Yo, y'all, welcome back to another Q Reviews. In this Q Review, I gotta go over one of the hardest movie reviews I had to do on my channel thus far. I'm talking about Nope, written and directed by Jordan Peele, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Steven Yeun, and Keke Palmer. This is not a spoiler review, but I'm gonna just straight up tell you how I feel about the movie straight up off the back. Let's go. I think this movie is on some genius level shit. No, like no cap. I know I might have capped a little bit for us in my last review, but no cap. I think the writing with that pen and the screenplay is genius. Now, this may go over a lot of people's head, and I think this film's gonna be kind of divisive between people. Like, people might think they were going to go see this, and they kind of get this movie. But at the same time, I think Jordan Peele leaves so many clues. You really don't know what this film is about. If you've seen the first trailer, you have no idea what it's about. So what's interesting with this movie that Jordan Peele likes to puzzle his audience. Not even puzzles, I was like to challenge his audience. I'm gonna put it like that. And as you watch the movie, it's fun to watch to see this mystery unfold and see all the clues come out and it all come together. And which is Nope. And Nope, I want to tell you what it's about, but I think you have to see it for yourself and start thinking about it because it's way deeper than the surface level. All the acting in here is fire, off the chain. Keke Palmer, I do think steals the show, you know. She's able to ad-lib and be the comic relief and be that awesome character that we need, you know, that most of the audience can't connect with. Daniel Kaluuya plays it back a little bit. Not a bad performance at all. Actually, fire. I mean, dude is still fire. You don't even have to talk. Yo, I was in Friday the 13th. This girl, Jessica, can just act with her eyes. And she didn't have to say anything. And I felt every last emotion that was coming out of her body. And I think Daniel Kaluuya does that fucking well here. Sometimes he's just like, come on. Like he's not even talking. Sometimes he can't even talk. And you know exactly what that emotion is evoking. I think he's fire here. Steven Yeun here, of course, from the Walking Dead fame, plays a child actor, you know, now an older child actor, you know, coming into his right. And I think his character is very important to the overall story as well. I can't get into it. It's a thing with the monkey, a side piece that people not understanding, but like if this was a spoiler review, I would love to talk about it and go deeper into that, but I think it's very important for not only his character, but for this movie overall. Yo, no, I would put it like this. Stop giving so much other things attention and don't forget what's going on right in front of you. Now, I heard this movie was compared to Jaws. I'm like, how is it compared to Jaws, yo? Yeah, I see the extraterrestrial theme in this movie. You see it in the trailer. So yeah, that's there. But like, how is it compared to Jaws? But when I seen it, I was like, holy shit. Not only is it Jaws, but it's also Tremors. It's also Predator with a little bit of Event Horizon mixed in with a little bit of Signs sprinkled on the motherfucking top. Shit is ill, you know what I'm saying? And Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You can tell he was influenced by all of this thing. Now let's talk about the sound. The sound was so good. It reminded me of the Dune sound, that Dune that came out, I think, last year, with this, like, you know what I'm saying, to get your theater shaking. That was the sound in this film. It played the character, and also the score played the character. Yo, it's this dope fucking sequence where I wear my sunglasses at night. So, yo, shit was ill how it was used. Jordan Peele's scope of the camera is incredible. I had to watch it at the AMC, which it wasn't the biggest screen, but I get the scope of it. He is evolving as a director. Yo, I love to see this. Let's protect Jordan Peele at all costs, because what I see here is a master coming into his crafts. He's not doing your remake of Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. He says he wants to create his own stories like a Quentin Tarantino and tell his own stories, his own interpretations. And I'm glad that the studio gave him the balls to do this type of movie. Like I said, don't take your boo thing to this movie on date night. You know what I'm saying? That she's not somewhat of an intellect, because she gonna walk out of there and she's like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't understand what was all that about. But I said I can't dove into that here because that's going into spoilers. But as for me, Jordan Peele is that guy, son. Like anything he do, I'm there one. He has made it. He has a Universal Studio walkthrough. You can walk through Jupiter's Claim. Shout out to my wife who went to go see this with me. I had no idea how I would feel about the movie or how she would feel about the movie, but she absolutely loved the movie. We start breaking the whole movie down. Wow, if this meant that, and this meant that, like, putting all the conspiracy theories together, and it started to all make sense, and it made me really appreciated that she liked the movie, because I watched some horror, she won't even watch some horror movies with me at all. I'm by myself on this one, but she really dug the movie, and she really loved the deeper undertones of the movie. And I'm just gonna say this about this film. Let's just score it right here. If I'm gonna score it, I was thinking about it all the way on the way home. I had to walk around 5 minutes to really give this a score. My honest opinion for Nope, they use that a lot in the movie too. The comedy's just there right when it needs to be there. It's not over the top, but my score is a 4.5 out of 5. Now, this may change. I might say this is a masterpiece. I don't know yet. My issue with this film, my only small little issue, but as I go back and I have to see it again, it's the pacing. It's long. And I started to feel that 2 hours a little bit. Not that I got sick of any of the characters. I loved all of the characters in this film. Maybe stuff could have been tighter to make it pace better, but as I look at it, like, yo, that scene makes sense. So they kind of needed that to get to here. That's my only gripe though. But I can see why people will walk away from this movie and not understand what's going on and might not love this movie like I did. You know what I'm saying? I just love the undertone, like it's so genius, but it's so literal in your face, but it's hitting well. It's not as literal as the message in Us or the message in Get Out. It's kind of hitting very, very cleverly. So like, that's why I give kudos to Jordan Peele on this one. I'm not trying to cap though. I'm just telling you exactly how I feel. I really fucks with this movie. Is it my favorite movie of the year? I don't know yet. I have to still think of it. I still got Top Gun Maverick as my favorite movie of the year so far, but this movie was damn good, yo. What do you guys think of Nope? Were you decisively like, yo, I didn't understand this movie, or like it went over my head? I'm not really fucking with it. It's too weird, you know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit me that like button, please. It helps me. And if you really like this content, come on, just subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 169. Let's get it up. We got more stuff to talk about. We're going to do some more spoiler reviews for Nope. Let's get it cracking. And as always, you bet not stare at it. Don't stare at it. Just don't stare at it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.